Hi there. Hello. Happy Friday, honey. Following Friday with me, Chris Farah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And my loves, it's Lucky Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, everyone's favorite day. Honey, I have my glasses on because we're going to get down to business. I'm in a different locale. Now, I am, because I just said in a different locale, hoping that my stream is strong for you. And I'm hoping that you all can definitely see me and there's not any delays. And if that is the case, I don't know exactly what I can do to remedy it, but bear with me, okay? Okay, we're gonna keep it a little short and sweet, under 30. Because I am afraid of the stream situation. I am waiting for Wa to come, and we're going to have a beautiful weekend of chill and lady time. It's fuzzy, my friend. Okay, my loves. I'm going to close everything I can and take my phone off. And then, other than that, that's all I can do. So let's get in. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's 1:30. Yeah, I'm in Temecula. Was coming, and do update me if you can't hear me at all, if it gets really bad, or you can't see me at all. I hope that you can hear me even if it freezes. That's what I'm hoping for. So sorry if that's annoying. Also, at some point, my dad might come in or something. Anyway, all of these excuses, but I'm excited to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please like this video, please subscribe, and then let's get in. So, following up, following Friday, following with Chris Farah, stuff that I've been following in the week, and tonight, two things premiered. The new Lizzo Cardi B song Rumors with an accompanying video. And I think it might have to grow on me. It wasn't my favorite. It has like a Hercules theme, which is like interesting. The song itself, I feel like maybe because I listened and watched the video on my phone, now I like, okay, I have to go in my car with better sound quality and listen to the song and see if it gets me. So you watch the video, tell me what you think. Also, the Aretha Franklin biopic pick with Jennifer Hudson opens this weekend, and Respect, of course, is what it's called. And I don't know what your plans are or if you're, out and about, but it could be a really great opportunity to see what's supposed to be a really amazing performance. And what I'm super excited about is I have a friend in it. My friend Leroy's in it. I shouldn't say like my friend Leroy. He. Leroy McLean is this amazing actor who I went to college with. He was a little older than me in college. And he was always very lovely, very like just like a classically handsome gentleman with an energy and air to match. And he was always just also, very, I don't know what to tell you, just like gracious, So anyway, but yeah, we're not friends. We're not really close. Okay. But if I saw him, I'd be like, Leroy. And then I would hope that he'd be like Chris, and I think he would be because we're like Facebook friends, but it isn't like my loves. I don't get to like talk to this person. But anyway, so happy for him. And so I want to see that movie. And I think that Wall wants to see that movie too. So I'm excited. Okay, let's get in. So some hot dish. This was an interesting story. So Demi Lovato, and I'm going to show them this picture. I'm going to show you this picture of them because look at Demi and look at those eyebrows. Those eyebrows are hot, or as like, Demi would sing, hot, like she's always a screamer. She's a yeller. I like her a lot. I like them a lot. I'm so sorry. I went into this segment being like, don't you improperly pronoun this person. And I've now done it twice. Ugh, that's really frustrating. Anyway, I really like Demi's music. Like that Confidence song is a staple in my workout repertoire because it's really great. Now, Demi was like, you guys, in an Instagram story, called out the people that went to the Lollapalooza that happened in Chicago that we like saw pictures of, right? And it was just like, this is happening in a pandemic, and just was like, this is crazy. And then Demi performed a week later at a concert and then took a picture of the crowd and uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't my picture, I stole it. But come on. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, come on. So obviously the first picture with more people is Demi being like, you guys, this is like a pandemic. Why would you all be going to a concert in this packed? And then oh God, I'm so sorry. Then Demi, then they perform at a concert, and that on the right side, and Demi puts that picture up, and it has, honey, so many people. And supposedly, I mean, if we're going to like talk about COVID rules, the Lollapalooza, I think, had to have like vaccination proof. And the one that Demi performed at, like, didn't. You just had to like show up and just like say what you were going to do or not do. So I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh, Veronica's here. Yay. Finally caught alive. Yay. That was an awkward segment because I just kept mispronouncing that person. I kept mispronouncing that person. That was, and I feel bad about that. Ugh. Anyway, but I also was trying to call out this person for hypocrisy, and then I just didn't be able to like hammer that point home because I just didn't do a good job. So we're all moving on. Okay, we have other stories. We have other things to say, but that was just interesting, and people like, brought it up, and I wanted to bring it up too. So this was a great news story. So I think it was a great news story, which is Matt Stone and Trey Parker are buying the actual Casa Bonita restaurant that's in Lakewood, Colorado. Do I have any subscribers that have either been to the Casa Bonita or live around there, or at least such like hardcore South Park fans that you know exactly what I'm talking about? Well, I mean, you have to. This is like, come on. Can you imagine if like they somehow made Casa Bonita the exact version of what this is? What a dream come true. I have long loved South Park. Like, I love it. I continue to love it. I love it. I don't always watch every season, every episode, but if I know what's happening and I tune in, if I know what's happening, I'll tune in. And yeah, every episode isn't the best or whatever, but I'm very into it. So like, that was extremely good news. Oh, I got Robert Davis. Thank you so much for this super chat. I certainly love you too. Look at us like glasses friends. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind. I really, really appreciate it. Your generosity makes my heart warm. Nice to see some like new peeps. Like, I've never seen you, Erin. Hi, how are you? What's happening? Hey Booze. Hi, Yadi. Okay, Sean, Christina. Yes, I live near Colorado Institution, which is Casa Bonita. So like, Sean, how do you feel about this? So supposedly they bought the Casa Bonita from a restaurant group that was already filing for bankruptcy. So it wasn't like they kind of saved the place, like saved it, and hopefully will like continue to hone its legacy. But I mean, I'm like, I need to go. I need to go. I need to go to like a South Park themed Casa Bonita restaurant. That sounds just 100% happy for me. You've never seen me. You've never seen me. Is that from South Park? I was like, I'm missing it up. Okay, so I have more stuff to bring up. These are just like fun, obviously dumb stories. Arby's has a line, summer gear. So, if you are a fan of We Have the Meats or James Earl Jones or anything, you can really get, your meaty buns, if you will. into this Arby's, my loves. I mean, like, I guess Hawaiian print bathing suit and matching flip flops, which, I mean, this setup screams ABC store, doesn't it? Oh, an ABC store. Is there anything better than an ABC store? What are ABC stores? If you don't know for any reason, it's like a chain of sundry stores that is synonymous with Hawaii. Oh God, they're like the Starbucks of Hawaii, except it's not coffee, but they're everywhere, you know? And that's just like the kind of things you're gonna buy there, you know, while you're just like enjoying a Mai Tai. Uh Kristen M. Hey Chris, hello everyone. Sending you love from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Oh, what a dream. Yay! I'm so excited to see people popping in. What? Is it true Darcy's having a baby? Well, I'm gonna like put that out there and see people answer you. Okay, my baby boos. Maybe through adoption, but not by herself, honey. I mean, can you imagine just like a spinoff show of her, Angela, like having kids at their ripe ages, their mature times. Another thing is if you are looking, my loves, for either A, love, or B, a new horrible reality show to think about. This is from, I took a screenshot, which I'm actually excited about because then I can like give you the source of this. I want to give you the option of putting your love and life into F-Boy Island. F-Boy Island can be yours. Here's the thing. If I was like a native New Yorker, I'd be like, honey, I don't need F-Boy Island. That's what Manhattan is. Like, it's a very like a cat, like that's like a modern day like Kim Cattrall line, right? God, I wish she was in the new series. It's so sad she's not. I'm going to read to you some of the things they say. Take off my glasses. Are you an empowered woman who has it all besides love, ready to play the dating game on your own terms and stay in the ultimate social that's really small, and star in the ultimate social experiment with a massive cash prize, I wonder how much that is, on the line? It's up to you to separate the men from the F-boys. Okay. I just feel like this isn't a reality show that I want to watch. This is already the thing that's happening in my life of men. I mean, and I can't do it. No, I cannot separate the men from the boys. I can't find the men. Is that mean to say? But I just like when I saw this, I was like, woo, honey. Okay. Take it off. So this is exciting news, and I wanted to talk about this person who I don't really know, but this person is having a moment because this is a new actress that I hadn't really known about, but she is all over the place. And there was like this unfortunately funny Twitter reaction to good news from hers. And I hate that because the funny Twitter announcement or Twitter reaction was pitting another female against this one, which isn't my favorite, but unfortunately it's funny for what we know about that person. Let me get into the story. This is Beanie Feldstein. And she has just been cast as Fanny Bryce in the new Funny Girl that's going to be on Broadway, which is really exciting. She's also Monica Lewinsky in the brand new American Crime Story, like Clinton, okay. So all of that is like, oh, cool. A woman's like really like, wow, what a career that I would have really been envious of in a younger, less mature, evolved part of my life. Anyway, people went in on Lea Michele on Twitter about this Fanny Bryce Funny Girl moment because, Broadway lore, that role is made famous by Barbra Streisand, and Lea Michele loves Barbra Streisand and sang a lot of Barbra Streisand and Funny Girl and all that stuff. Talks so much about how much she loves that role throughout many interviews. Okay, God bless. Other things we know about Leah Michele is that she knows that she's incredibly talented. And sometimes when people like know that they're incredibly talented, there gets to be like this like entitlement of like every role is theirs. And I understand that because I have on a small scale felt that only because I remember what it was like to be in college and be like, I'm like one of the best actresses in whatever, and being like, every role's mine if I want it, because like who's gonna beat me? Okay, so it must be like that's what it must be like if you ever ascertain a level of success that like in Broadway that like Leah Michele has, which is like Spring Awakening, like Tony, like Glee, gifted vocalist and all of that. But like fast forward to the Leah Michele we know now with such stories as her, like for instance, being really mad that she wasn't cast as Maria in like West Side Story, right? Like thinking that that role should have been hers, when we're in a world now where it's like, well, no, like that role, like arguably, if we're doing a traditional casting, like has to be Hispanic or a Latinx, Latina, or Latin. If we're doing like, Maria is traditionally, right, like a, Puerto Rican woman, and in the movie, My Loves, she was played by Natalie Wood. I mean, and Natalie Wood isn't, she's white, was white, My Loves, and couldn't sing. So the voice you're hearing isn't hers, but beautiful. And so Twitter had a goddamn field day thinking that Leah Michele was so pissed about the fact that Beanie Feldstein got this role. So there's just like memes of her like breaking glasses, like just being so upset. And because of like the other stuff about Leah, which is like that she wasn't the best on set and she was like racist and she was like whatever, that maybe that is like somewhat of a funny idea to have. But I'm going to say two things. I want to always be honest. My experience of Leah Michele, is in the infamous Real Food Daily organic vegan restaurant experience of my life. Because I had to serve a lot of notable celebrities. Maybe you've heard of such stories that I have put out there about real experiences I've had with famous people while giving them tofu. I served Leah Michele a bunch. She was always very nice to me. Now, I'm not saying here or there, because a lot of people were like, Ellen's nice to me. I mean, Ellen wasn't nice to me, as you know. And Leah Michele, it's very different for Leah, to be in a power position over someone like me who's literally a server. And she's like nice to me because she's like, whatever, likes the food at the restaurant, just wants to like, get what she wants or whatever her like, mindset is. And then being palpably tense to actors on set because she feels any sort of way about it, and or like talking to producers about having her shine not dulled. I don't know what everyone's experience is, but I think that as we talk about Britney and as we talk about bringing women up in the entertainment field and then bringing them down in such a way and delighting in it, I think that you have to become aware of patterns. And if anything happened to Leah Michele, there was a lot of hate that happened for her, of recent years. And like of old, people said a lot of stuff about her, like over the years when Corey died and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm hoping that she is an evolved person and has been able to like seek therapy, because it must be a really hard thing to handle. And whatever these women do, whatever their spirits are underneath, I hope that are at peace. But it feels like spewing hatred about women and or not, it's just like a difficult situation over again on social media. It's kind of how I'm feeling about Chrissy Teigen, which is the truth is I don't care about Chrissy Teigen either way. Like I was never a super fan of hers, and I know that she likes 90 Day Fiance and that feels like right to me. Whatever she did to like teenagers was like awfully horrible, and I'm hoping she's doing the inner work on why that happened, why she felt the need to do that. I'm gonna say thank you right now and to give you a little, change of subject. I appreciate it. The super sticker and this super chat. I love you so much, Marie. You're the best, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Gotta drive. Catch y'all. Okay, my love. Drive safe. Okay, so what else is on the docket? You know what? I have blazed through this. The last thing I have, my babes, before we have our like final segments is this is not new, but they just sold out, and I'm hoping they put a night 3. Who here has heard about the Lovers and Friends concert produced by none other than producing superstar Snoop Dogg? I mean, Snoop Dogg's resurgence of making money in like the Triller fights, and he's been doing like Olympic commentary on his own like Paramount Plus, whatever, Peacock, bloppity blue, too many P's, show. Like, it's just so interesting. And then look at this 90s dream show that he put together. Look at it. Luda? Lil Jon? Do you understand? TLC, what? I don't understand are you seeing the names? I mean, like, yes, Lauryn Hill, yes. Are you looking at Timbaland? Timbaland? Like, is he going to play Shock Value? I mean, Too Short is on here. I don't know if I need to like, you know what? I need you to like really take in every one of these names, because on these kinds of posters, I know the first 3 lines, and then I usually might know 1 or 2 names on like this, the kind of the bottom rows. And I feel good about that because I'm like, oh, maybe I know someone who's a little less known, but like, I would love to see them. I'm telling you, who here don't you know? Ying Yang Twins is on it. Nina Sky is the last name, and I know Nina Sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I know Kevin Little? I know the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. And it's in Vegas. I want to go. Do you understand how much I love Shock Value? It's such a good Timbaland like album. I mean, like, that's not even everything I know, but just like, I'm just saying, like, yes to this, yes to this. I have like a dream of like checking out that resort world and just like enjoying my time here. Are you seeing this? Okay. Okay, so that was just an exciting. So we've already known about that, but the news of the following that like now it's completely sold out, and we got to see if they're going to. Luda was like, should we do night 3? And it's like, yeah, it did sell out so fast. So, all right, my loves. Okay, I don't have any good social media accounts for you to follow right now. That's something that I like to do, and I want to make it a part of following of like what actually, because I don't want to just be stories. It should be like television shows, what else I'm following, and other media and stuff like that. Besides Big Brother, which I am following, I just haven't watched last night's actual last night's vote, and so I can't give any updates about that. I do feel bad about that. Love Island is so much. And I tried to think about getting in, as people were saying, but at the same time, I know that it's almost done. And so some other people were like, just get into the UK version. So that's with that. Okay, Dominique, honey, we got to get on that night 3. They got to get that night 3 open. And then I got to go to like Resort World. There's a lot of things that have to happen. Okay. Yes, Dominique. Yes. Okay. I think they're going to do a night 3. That's, it's just so many people. So it's like in my mind, it's like, there must be a clause in the contract when they get people to sign. That's like, if you say yes to this, we also retain the right to add dates if they sell out. And so there must be like a little availability, like window of like these dates. And I mean, they have obviously a whole year to like plan ahead. So it's so interesting. I would need Xanax for the crowd. Yeah. I love it. I'm just like, look, you guys. I've only been to one festival my whole life, and it was Coachella. I went to Coachella when Lady Gaga was there because that was the first year that Beyonce was going to be there, my loves. But when the ended up happening, Beyonce had kids, just decided to get pregnant. Had already bought my VIP tickets. Oh, life. Okay, my loves. Okay, so following up with you, how was your week? What have you been doing? We had talked about, what did we talk about last week? But that big six energy moment, when we were getting our finances together, we were getting a new month in together. It was new month, right? So it was like new month energy. What are you feeling now? I will tell you that I came in hard with that new month energy, and I feel like I was like do when I did a bunch of like research, and I like got a bunch of balls rolling in that frame of mind. It was really exciting. And the thing that I have now just fallen off of is my own health, and that means I have not worked out at all, have not moved at all. I'm being super honest, haven't moved. And I've been trying to go back to intermittent fasting, and I don't know if I've been really good at just being mindful of eating. It's still very hard for me. Like, it is very difficult for me to like be mindful and present when I eat. So, I mean, I don't know if I should just like literally start to wear a rubber band and before I eat, snap it, or like when I realize that I'm like eating too fast, snap it, and not like take a moment and breathe and enjoy the tastes on my palate. That's one thing. But yeah, the other thing is like, I have not been working out. And because of that, I don't feel my best and I'm not sleeping the best. And I think that because I know I'm not working out and not therefore taking care of myself, my mind starts to give me anxiety dreams, which is so crazy. So this is like this is where I am in my life. I don't want to project on you what's happening with your week, but let's just check in. You guys are just like well, Mr. TL Snow, you're feeling crappy, and I guess, oh, you're studying for interviews. Yes. That is hard. Do you have to do flashcards? Can you have someone help you? I am studying for my wealth management stuff, and it's tedious. And it's hard to make yourself sit down and do something, but it can be better if you can like find someone to engage you. Happy Friday the 13th, my bays. I hope you have a good weekend. Diet and exercise out the window so far this month. Yeah. I feel like I came in hard with all the things I wanted to do, and then I haven't made this commitment to myself to get back in the habit and have the habit be a non-negotiable ritual habit where it's just what's happening. It's unquestioned. It's not, it's like, gotta do it. Like, for me, gotta take a shower, unlike some of these stars, I had a very confronting week. I've had a very confronting week. People like confronting things within your life and self and or other people, confrontation, or people doing that to you. Either way, that would give me anxiety. I do not like confrontation. I hate confrontation with other people. I've gotten into a place of like my self-awareness that I can confront things within myself. Obviously, I'm talking about, things, but subscribe to my other YouTube channel. Is this my Vanity Farah? I was thinking about this the other day. Preparing for my new job that I start next week. Oh, okay. Yeah, what are you doing? I was confronted with my brain damage. Okay. Yeah. My friend, I had a friend who had surgery, and during the surgical process, my friend lost hearing. That'll be a permanent situation in my friend's life. And which in the hearing, I say it's actually a part of this person's brain. So I guess technically it's brain damage that resulted in loss of hearing, I guess is the technical thing. And to hear this person talk, it's very, yeah, it's very interesting. And I want to be able to sit with you in that. Yeah. It can be very challenging and hard. I'm hoping that you have people in your real life that can like sit with you and be there for you. And I'm hoping that, of course, it's a livable situation for you. Why are you so pixelated? I know. It's because I'm in Temecula. I had a stroke 3 years ago and it's been a journey. We've talked about this, right? Because my dad had a stroke. But I've watched him really, really fight back. And he's very, he can totally do everything, pretty much except like, cut a steak very well, like Darcy and the Bias. Always have to like say a joke. A week affected by other people, it's a struggle to overcome the negativity. Yeah, it's true, especially when there's like such words like empath and being sensitive. I do feel those things energetically. I'm someone who can take on other people's energy. And so for me, like I can never be a therapist in that way because it's hard, but I think that I'm getting better at it. Because one thing for me is that I don't have to fix other people. I cannot, in fact. And one part of my anxiety is like hearing people's problems, or I deem them people's problems, and then wanting to like fix them, giving them solutions or whatever, right? That's actually not what they want, not they need, because not what they want. They might need solutions, and they might think they want solutions, but like most of the solutions that are effective come from within. It's like a self-generational thing. So really, you can lead them to what they can sit with, or you just help them sit with it. But it's interesting how if you are someone that has anxiety or naturally someone whose nervous system is sensitive, you can really be affected. I feel like I'm going from person to person. Amsterdam, my heart is with you. Okay, my love. Really, go to if you want to talk more about Vanity Fair, we can talk about this. Yeah, I really like did a lot of stroke research with my dad, and we did some radio frequency treatments and stuff, and a lot of physical therapy and occupational therapy, of course. I would have done yoga and swimming, and I want him to do oxygen bar, like chambers, and he did a lot for someone who isn't, a man that doesn't want to be just told what to do by their daughter. And I think that if I would want him to go to Panama and get stem cell stuff and everything. But there's also something to just radically accepting the present, not trying to change it so hard that you can therefore just live and enjoy, not when I say enjoy, live your life and therefore be happy and thus enjoy your life. Anyways, that I hope we'll check in with mental stuff and physical stuff next week. I love you guys so much. Following up with me, nothing else, I'll give you a little update of all of that information that we've talked about. Just connecting and having an actual conversation as much as we can through the medium of which we are talking, which is a live stream. Such a weird situation. But check in with people, okay, guys, and share your warmth and light with people and have a good weekend. That is important. I think I said last time, and to enjoy the summer, have a present moment in the summer, and still summertime. So as we gear up for the changing of the seasons, I invite you to spend some time in nature if you can, if it where you are warrants a warm environment, or at least an environment you can go outside. Okay. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll come back with more products and I'll have a better following in that situation next week for you all. Thank you so much for going with the flow. I know it's a weird locale, and I also know that it wasn't the best stream quality, but hopefully Um, my loves, hopefully you got a little piece of me. I appreciate your time and energy here. Thanks for all the super chats. That's so nice. Thank you so much for my mods. Thank you guys. But honestly, just for like your comments, like there's 33 people here, which is not as much as like maybe bigger rooms of like 90 day, but there's a lot of comments. There's like full conversations. That's a really nice part of this. Okay. I love you guys. Okay. So I'm into it. I'm into you. You know how it is. Thank you guys so much. Okay. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Chris L. Farah. You know that situation. Vanity Farah is my Facebook group. We can go there and have conversations. I posted, by the way, the TLC newest trailer of the Happily Ever After Tell All. So that's there. It's just a train wreck of Angela and Angela's hard basketball titties. So you can look there if you want. That's on you. Okay. I love you guys so much. And here is this. And take care of yourselves and one another. Stand up for what you believe and make art. All right? Have fun. Do some fun events. Get around, people that you love outside, or healthy people, healthy vaccinated people outside if you can. Get some activity in. If you're in a major city with a lot of Delta variant, then fine. Stay indoors. Be safe. Do you. If you don't want to get vaccinated, I would reconsider, because of how intense this Delta is, and there could be other variants. So God bless you all. I love you, and I appreciate you always. Thank you so much for being here.